Life on Earth is in constant motion. It's always changing, always adapting, always evolving. From the simplest, single-celled organism hidden in the deep sea to the largest blue whale roaming the vast oceans. Every single living thing you see today is a masterpiece, sculpted by billions of years of relentless transformation. This isn't a story with a beginning and an end. This is the incredible story of how life never stops, not even for a second. Our journey begins nearly 4 billion years ago, on a planet that would be unrecognizable to us. Early Earth was a violent, chaotic place, a hot, unstable world bombarded by asteroids and shrouded in a toxic atmosphere. Yet, in the crushing darkness of the deepest oceans, near hydrothermal vents spewing superheated, mineral-rich water, something truly miraculous happened. Simple organic molecules, the basic building blocks of life, began to assemble. They formed self-replicating structures, which eventually gave rise to the first living cells. These tiny pioneers were fragile, but they possessed a remarkable new ability. They could move, they could divide, and most importantly, they could adapt. And with that first spark of adaptation, the engine of evolution roared to life. For billions of years, life remained simple, dominated by single-celled microbes. But beneath the surface, a quiet revolution was underway. These cells learned to cooperate, to specialize, to work together. This led to one of the most significant leaps in history, the emergence of multicellular organisms. Life didn't stay simple for long after that. The oceans, once empty, began to teem with an explosion of new forms during the Cambrian period. Creatures with shells, spines, and complex bodies appeared in a geological blink of an eye. Fish evolved jaws and fins, becoming the dominant predators of the seas. Meanwhile, on the barren land, another revolution was taking place. Hardy plants, descended from aquatic algae, began to colonize the continents. They developed roots to anchor themselves, stems to reach for the sunlight, and vascular systems to transport water. As they spread, they didn't just survive on the land, they completely reshaped it, changing the atmosphere and creating new habitats for other life to follow. Soon, amphibians, a brief group of fish, ventured out of the water, developing lungs and limbs to navigate this new world. They were the first vertebrates to walk on land, paving the way for the age of reptiles. Then came the giants. For over 150 million years, dinosaurs ruled the earth. From the colossal Argentinosaurus to the fearsome Tyrannosaurus rex, they diversified into every imaginable niche. But their reign came to a sudden, catastrophic end. A massive asteroid impact plunged the world into darkness, triggering mass extinctions. This event, however, wasn't just an end. It was also a new beginning. With the dinosaurs gone, a small, shrew-like group of animals that had been living in the shadows for millions of years finally got their chance. These were the mammals. They were warm-blooded, adaptable, and clever. They survived the apocalypse and rapidly diversified, eventually giving rise to everything from bats and whales to primates and ultimately to us. All of this incredible diversity, this entire branching tree of life, happened through the slow, steady process of evolution, tiny, incremental changes passed down through countless generations. Life doesn't make sudden leaps. Life evolves. Now, you might think of evolution as something that happened millions of years ago, a story confined to dusty fossils and natural history museums. But that's a common misconception. Evolution isn't ancient history. It's happening right now, all around us, and even inside us. Think about it. Birds in urban environments are evolving shorter wings to better navigate dense cityscapes. Certain species of fish are adapting to survive in polluted waters. Insects are continuously developing resistance to the pesticides we use, forcing us into an evolutionary arms race. Pathogens like bacteria and viruses evolve at terrifying speeds, which is why we need new flu shots every year and why antibiotic resistance is a growing global threat. Even we, humans, are still evolving. Traits like lactose tolerance, the ability to digest milk as an adult, only became widespread in certain populations in the last few thousand years. The world is always changing, and life must change with it to survive. This constant change is driven by the planet itself. Earth is not a static stage. It's a dynamic, restless actor in the story of life. Its climate shifts, swinging between ice ages and warm periods. Continents drift across its surface, colliding to form supercontinents and breaking apart to create new oceans. Volcanoes erupt, mountains rise, and rivers carve new paths through the landscape. Every single force that shapes the planet also shapes the living things on it. An ice age favors creatures with thick fur. The separation of a continent isolates populations, allowing them to evolve into entirely new species. A volcanic eruption can wipe out one ecosystem, but create fertile new ground for another. Life survives, and indeed thrives, by constantly reinventing itself in response to these planetary pressures. This is the profound secret of evolution. Survival isn't about being the strongest or the fastest, but the most adaptable. Nothing alive today is a finished product. Everything is a work in progress, still transforming, still becoming. So, when you look at the world around you, from the ancient bacteria thriving in extreme environments to the dense rainforests, the vibrant coral reefs, and the countless creatures we share this planet with, remember that you are witnessing a single moment in an endless story. It's a story written by time, by change, and by motion. It's a story with no final chapter, just a continuous or inspiring journey of transformation. This is the ongoing saga of life on our ever-moving planet. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of our living world. If you were fascinated by this journey through time, be sure to subscribe to Bio of this World for more wonders of our living planet. See you next time.